What's up, everybody? Good afternoon. It's your buddy, Adventures and Stories with F4C, otherwise known as Mr. Gerald. Everybody calls me Gerald. Uh, just coming on here to really just talk a little bit. I don't get a chance. I don't do this too often. This journey's been very hard, uh, rough road. If there's always gonna be haters out there, and there are. I have people trolling me, saying that I'm in this just for sympathy, and I'm in this just for, to have people feel sorry for me. That's pretty stupid, don't you think? To really think about that. Who would sit there and want sympathy for having stage 4 cancer? No one. So for all you haters out there, just go somewhere else and go troll someone else, please. But that's not what this video is about. This video is just about giving thanks to everyone that's along this journey with me. If you don't know, I'll give you a little background. Back in the end of October, um, I had some pain in my side. Long story short, had CT scans, MRIs. Turns out, at the end of all of it, they saw some growths on my left kidney. So he dug further and did even deeper MRIs. Um, and my left kidney was about 3/4 covered with tumors, cancerous tumors. So it's technically called renal cell carcinoma. It's a stage 4 kidney cancer. Um, and I do IV treatment every 3 weeks, and I take very strong medication every day, pills for shrinking the tumors, and I take pain meds to help me with the comfort and pain that goes along with this. Because if you don't know, cancer sucks on its own, but it also is painful on your body. Like I said, I have tumors, in several parts of my body because it has spread. I have it on my lungs, on my rib cage, in my lymph node, on my other kidney. I get a lot of questions, people asking me, well, how come they don't take out the one kidney? They can't, because my other kidney has a small 3 centimeter, millimeter, centimeter, I forget, mass on it, on the right one. So I can't have them take out the worst one and leave me with one that's um, not doing well either. So there's no doctor that's going to do that out there, for anyone. So what we're trying to do, with this therapy, immunotherapy, is what I'm doing. Like I said, it's IV treatment every 3 weeks and pills every day. Um, because of the kidney cancer I do have, you cannot treat it with chemo like other cancers. It just doesn't take. Um, for whatever reason that is, I don't know. But that was explained to me by my oncologist, and they have a very good success rate with this immunotherapy we're doing. You may see it on TV. It's called Keytruda. Um, I get a 30-minute drip every 3 weeks. Um, and like I said, the pills I take every day, they're pretty brutal. They beat me up every day. They make you nauseous. They make you throw up. Make you weak. Uh, they're super strong, but I've been very lucky with them. They don't affect me as bad as other patients' stories I've heard. So, I mean, I am a little bit lucky with that. Also, with immunotherapy, you don't lose your hair like with radiation and chemo. You don't generally throw up as much as you do with chemo and radiation. Can I get radiation somewhere down the line? Yes. Does my oncologist want to go that route? No. So, like I said, just to brush up, so it's not a super long video. Back about 6 weeks ago, I went and had a nuclear dye test, and went to the machine, and also did another full body and organ MRI, and the tumors have shrunk by half. They're still all there. There's not one of them that is gone. They did shrink in size, so that's a good thing. We're hoping when we go back and do testing again at the end of July that they're continue to be shrinking. If not, and they're just staying the same, we may have to either increase the dosage of the immunotherapy IV, or decrease. Just seeing how the results come back. Um, uh, just for a little tidbit, for the cancer I do have, The going into remission percentage is 17%. It's not very high, but it's one of the what's the word? I don't know how to say it. I'll just explain it otherwise. Uh, Slow moving cancer. The kidney cancer I have is very slow moving, and it is very curable. There's no cure for cancer, period, guys. So it's when I say curable, I don't mean that. I mean they go into remission. Um, so the ultimate goal is, like I said, to go into remission, get these tumors shrunk, especially the ones that are spread into the other parts of my body. Try to eliminate those. So we may have an option of either doing a kidney transplant on the left one or just taking the left one out and surviving on the one on the right hand side. But we need to make sure that the cancer doesn't come back. So that option doesn't look that good, but that could change down the line. We're hoping and praying every day that that is one of the best options. But that's pretty much it. I just want to I have a lot of people emailing me and asking me questions about this, and I just felt like it was a time to do a video. I know I'm going to get some flack. I'll get some haters, and that's fine. I'll just delete them and block them. Like I said earlier, to be a hater to someone that's going through what I'm going through is pretty lousy, and you have to live with that. I don't. I just go on and I ignore you. So go troll someone else and leave me alone. Like I said earlier, but just want to also say thank you, and I appreciate each and every one of you that are on this journey with me. It's not easy. It's very difficult every day, just not physically, but also mentally. For thinking about your family and how they're taking it, and just the everyday struggle of knowing you're sick and not knowing what the outcome can be, or what if tomorrow's going to be here or not. Like it's hard. It really is. But I have a great palliative. She's my pain management and palliative doctor. Um, she's great. I usually talk to my family about everything, but there's some things that they are kind of, I don't want to say confidential, but things you just don't want to talk about to other people except for her, and I found that with her, and it's a great thing. Um, I don't think there's anything bad with therapy, especially if you're going through like something I'm going through or anything similar. It's helpful, and you're able to, uh, how do I say, you're able to speak to someone that strictly there to listen without judgment or even a question back. You know what I mean? If that makes sense, I hope you guys understand what I mean. That's the beauty of you could call it psychiatrist, palliative, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is, but it's a great it's a great avenue if you're going through you know what I experience from time to time. It's hard. It's very very hard, and I call it, and if you're a regular on my channel, you hear me say it, like I get in my own way sometimes, and what I mean by that is I get in my own head, and it becomes, a dark place, and it's not good. So when I see her, I'm able to talk about those kind of things, and it kind of, gives me a reboot or a refresh in my brain, if you will, like hit the refresh button, like it's cleansing, if you will. So yeah, it's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. And but once again, main thing was to just fill you up on a little bit of details. So we do go the end of July for testing again, the nuclear dye and individual organ MRIs and CTs. Um, we're hoping, like I said, for positivity, and just ask for your prayers and continue to just be my rock. Be there for me and pray. And God is great. Remember that, guys. God is great, and He listens. So just pray. I pray to God every night. I pray more for everyone else than myself, but um, God is good. Everybody, remember that. So Yeah, and just remember something else. There's always someone else worse off than you are. So count your blessings. Every day I wake up and my eyes open, I'm in pain. I'm like, damn, I can barely walk to plug in the coffee pot. But you know what? There's people that can't. So keep that in mind. When you think you're bad off, which you may be, but there's people that are worse off than you. So be compassionate, have a heart, and try to help people when you can. And yeah, that being said, thank you so much. I don't use this word enough, and it's the word appreciative. And I'm very appreciative of everyone in my life, and I thank you. And I'm all packed up and ready to go. I'm going up to my sister's for the weekend after my IV treatment tomorrow. I go treatment at 11 a.m. Should be out of there by like 3. I think we're going to stop back by my parents' house for a little bit, and then we're heading back up to her house up in the mountains. So get some fresh air up in these lungs, and I'm bringing a couple of rods. I'm going to try to do a little bit of fishing and get some fresh air, hang out with my nephews, and just some quality family time. 'Cause that's what it's a lot. That's what it's about, man. Spend time with the fam. But I love you guys. Thank you very, very much for if you made it this far. Thank you for watching. If you'd like, you leave a nice comment down below if you'd like. If not, you could put in just a prayer emoji, whatever. Um, I know who cares and I know who doesn't. So that being said, I love you guys and I hope you have a great day. Peace. Catch you on the next one. Love you guys. Bye bye.